Hello, I am Russell96 and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft SMP. I am here with Dayton, Ron, and Don, which is JediColourist, who just got on the server in the last contest we ran, and yeah, this is what he's built, and if he wants to, he can kind of show us around at what he built, and then we'll go somewhere else and build stuff like we normally do. Yep. Nice little, or it's not really little for a starting house, but it's definitely a really nice looking build. Yep. Ladders. Oh, everyone, think we... Oh, there's Dayton. Okay, and he built this over here by Hondo's stuff, which is, yeah, over here.
I wouldn't stand on the edge if I was you.
Yeah. Yep. This is... Oh, that was close. I have Feather Falling 4, so it really doesn't matter all that much. But we are going to go back to the spawn island and continue working on something else. You'll guys see, or you guys will see what that is once we're there.
We're racing.
Yeah, okay. We're on the spawn island again, and we are going to work on this basement, and let's... Okay, that only did 2.5 hearts. But Dayton and I dug out some of this, and then Dayton finished digging out this room, but we're going to work on the server hub basement for the rest of this episode.
He's going backwards. He's going backwards.
Getting all fancy up in here. But yeah, we are going to work on finishing this basement area, which is going to include all sorts of server-related stuff because it's the server hub. And that's not what I wanted to do. But right now I'm just working on the staircase, which is going interestingly, I would have to say, because like our original idea when we were digging out the thing was just to have slabs going all the way up, but we did not account for having this be flat, this be slabs, then flat, then, because yeah, we would be like only get halfway up with this, and it would just be like way too much of a, like it would be way too long to be practical, instead of just doing what we're doing now, where it's just like the corners are flat surfaces and then it just goes up. Maybe. Not really sure how, because you were already past me, but whatever. So I think this is what we're gonna do for the general like staircase design. We might do something a little bit different for like how it's held up, which might be something as easy as just kind of doing this by building pillars up on these blocks and making it look like it's connected. And then we could even put the torches on those blocks for lighting. Like that, or something like that anyway. Actually, would this light up the entire staircase enough? Like, does it reach to these parts? Okay, it looks like it should be good, so I guess that will be what we will do. So if someone wants to build the pillars up, like two on each corner bit, like...
I just need some stone.
Yeah, okay.
So like brick?
Or stone
yeah, and
brick.
the center on each side bit of the staircase corners.
So like right here, I guess?
One block to the right.
Right,
and then there would be another one on where this is. And do you still need stone wherever you are?
Nah. Should have enough now, but I just need to... Do you have a dirt block you can set up there? Never mind.
Okay, well you
Yes,
can
you
always
do.
just go up the staircase and drop down onto it.
True. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, that will be like that, and then... Nope, that's not what I want it to do. Then this. Then... 2 bits like that. That like that. Then I
Oops.
believe this part goes like this. Okay. Yeah, even though I would say it still looks like consistent enough to where it's not like an odd shape, that it's like this, where it's flat, diagonal for each like layer or section, I guess. So let's just go with this design for now, and if we like think of something else later, then we could switch to that always, because nothing is really set in stone at this point. Did I put a stair block underneath it? I'm not sure if I did or not. Fairly sure that I didn't, but I can always get that when going back down looking up at the like layer above me. Okay, let's add torches as they make the pillars. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I did that wrong. I was confused for a second. I think this is right anyway. Might not be. Oh, watch out, Aiden. I'm digging blocks underneath you. Okay. And then this would be the next part. Oh. Okay, we finished the staircase for the most part. We still need to do something for this middle part, and what we're thinking we're gonna do is use a bunch of glass to make like a tube, I guess, going all the way to the top, which will also be connected to a fountain, which will be in this large center area up here. Aside from that, I'm not really sure about all the specifics of it, so we'll work with that later. But now little Dewey has also joined us, and
Hello.
hey, Don has made this wall design over here, and Ron has been helping him build it, and it looks really good. And what we're gonna do for like the other types of like things, I guess, we do for the walls is just kind of adjust the spacing in between the pillars to fit this stuff. So for the map wall, which will be over here, what we're gonna do, or at least what we're gonna do to get started with designing it, will be take out these 2 center pillars to have a like just a wide open flat area to put the map on. Then we'll probably do some detailing to it after we do all that stuff, just to like finish up all the edges and all that fun stuff. But what I'm gonna do now is work on building pillars in the corners, which will go up to some type of dome thing that will connect to the staircase, like column, I guess you could say. How much block variation do we want for the pillars, or should I just make it fairly plain and then just add on to it from there?
We can make it plain, add on to it, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay, I have an idea though, and I think this is what you guys are going for. But, oh, where are you at? Oh. Yeah, like, when it gets up to the top, then are we gonna have a whole circular dome around the whole area down here?
Yeah, I think that would be the best way to go about doing it.
That'd look cool, yeah.
Do we want to start the dome at the like top of this ceiling and just take away from the stone already here?
Yeah,
Or
that's what I'd
build the
say.
dome up too? Eh. I think, yeah, it would probably work best if we just started the dome at the top of this ceiling. So,
Yeah.
and what's the top? Okay, the top of the wall design works like that. So, yeah, this should work out fairly nicely. I'm just gonna build all this dirt out to the staircase, so if I fall, I can just hop back up onto it. Okay. I think we should probably plan out a circle for the dome at least first, because, like, it's too large of
It's
a... Go ahead.
It was the whole room itself was 31 by 31.
Okay, that might be too large of a circle to plan out, like, by freehanding it, so... I guess...
Well, you don't have to freehand it, I mean...
Well, yeah, I'm gonna...
They have guides.
Yeah. But I'm going to quickly find a guide for making a 31 block diameter circle, and I'll, like, mark that out, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, it's been quite a while since the last time, or, like, between these two individual segments of the video with the transition part in between it. It's actually been like an entire day, or more than 24 hours actually, because we kind of all got distracted like during the cut period, like between recording, or right after the last bit of recording. And we all started messing around with a texture pack that Don showed us. Going to quickly reload it, and the reason there's two different versions of it is because I didn't quite like how the carpet looked in this one, so I changed it to, yeah, work for me. But anyway, that took quite a while to load in. But anyway, I think that this texture pack looks really, really good. Like, it's ridiculous how... Like, it's only 32 by 32, meaning that there's 32 pixels on each side of the block, which is twice as much as default, or the default resolution anyway. But, like, even with only 32 by 32, which really is not that large of a resolution for a texture pack, it looks really good, and yeah, I really like it. And since it seems like at least 4 other people, maybe 5 people on the server are going to be using this texture pack fairly frequently, I want to know what you guys think about it, because I don't want to make anyone have to watch in the texture pack per se, because I know some people are... Like, it goes either way. Some people only like default and they'll only ever use default. Then there's other people who really hate default and will never use default. So, I know I'm not going to please anyone, but... Well, that came out wrong. I know I'm not going to please everyone, but... Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this texture pack. I will be using it for the rest of this video to let you guys get a feel for it, I guess, because... Can't really get a complete feel for a texture pack like in, I don't know, 5 minutes, so I'll just use it the rest of this video, and I'll probably make a similar video or another testing it out video for a castle episode, because I know not everyone watches both series. So yeah, I'll do that, because I like to ask people if they like it or not, and yeah, if people don't like it, I'll just only record using default and play with it when I'm not recording, because that's an easy fix to that problem. Well, not really problem, but an easy fix to that. Anyway, since last time, and if you guys just heard that, since it's resource packs now, also has different sounds, and the following sound is hilarious. Anyway, I actually got around to completely digging out the dome, because when I looked it up, Well, I just looked up how to make a dome, not the circle, and it's actually from this block to that block, it's 29 blocks. Dayton counted from the wall, like including the wall blocks, which kinda messed me up, but it was no big deal because I didn't really build anything before I figured it out. Anyway, when looking at the, like, I guess schematic, you could say, for the dome, I figured it would not have worked well to record building it, and then I also just dug it out, so there's that part of it also. But the main problem was I wouldn't have been able to, like, both be building it and then moving the page with the schematic on it, because it was just like an online thing where, like, the entire thing. Oh, I need to go below it. What am I doing? But yeah, it was just on the internet, so what would have been the problem was I wouldn't be able to scroll down on that page without, like, tabbing out of Minecraft, or at least, like, on full screen. Oh, oof. Okay, we gotta work on that part. So yeah, because I play in full screen mode, and I can't figure out how to keep the correct, not necessarily resolution for it in not full screen mode, just like the correct aspect ratio, where as, like, for everything not to look really blurry and out of place, and so it still looks correct. But yeah, I could not really figure out how to do that, and let's make sure we put the right block there, which is stone. And let's do that, and is that gravel? Yep. Okay. There should be sand here. I do not have sand on me right now, so I will just come and fix that again some other time, because I don't have any sand on me right now. So yeah, what was I even talking about before this? Oh yeah, it would have been way too complicated slash inefficient for me to build this, or I didn't really build it, I just dug it out and replaced the not stone blocks with stone. But I could only really have three layers of the dome on my screen at one time without zooming out, which would have made it would have made it unreadable, because I wouldn't have been able to see all of the different blocks. So I just kinda dug it out off camera, because I mean it would have wow. Still a little bit tired because I've been busy these past few days, because it was staying up for, well, when I was recording it, then 4th of July, and now it's July 5th. So yeah, it's been a while since the last parts, but I should probably replace that also as I talk. And now I completely lost my train of thought again. Wow. Gotta stop going off on tangents while trying to commentate. I cannot think of what I was even talking about. Like, at all. Anyway, I guess I could just start talking about the next thing, because if I completely forgot about it, it can't be too important. Yeah, anyway, another thing that I actually ended up happening, like, the night when we started messing around with all of the resource packs, was that Hondo, he has much better internet than I do, so, and he actually integrated his Minecraft account with his Twitch account, so he can live stream by just using the inbuilt feature, which is really convenient. I really like that they added that. I'm just kinda sad that I can't do a live stream, or, well, I also tested out live streaming myself a little bit, that, like, as he was live streaming, and I don't know what it is. I think it must have to be my internet, because, like, after a while the stream will start stuttering so bad it starts stuttering my game, Not just the stream. It will start stuttering my game. And I know that's not my computer because I'm running a 32 by 32 texture pack at like well over 100 FPS, so it wouldn't have made sense that it would be my game that's stuttering. Where's F3? Oh, there it is. But to like kind of sum up the entire thing, Hondo can stream, and when he was streaming, like a random person just kind of came in and watched him stream on the server, and it was really fun, and we spent like until 3 in the morning live stream, well, Hondo was live streaming, but it also picks up all the like people in the Skype call also, so yeah, anyway, it was really fun, and it would be nice if I could just live stream, but like it starts stuttering, like I said, when it's on the lowest settings. Like I'm fairly sure I could show you guys now, but I would set the compression to high, which is fine because I was still running at well over 100 FPS, but all of the all of the quality settings are as low as they could be, except for the frame rate, because I would see no reason to record or stream at 10 frames per second. That would just be terrible, so I kept the frame rate at 30 FPS, but yeah, my internet cannot keep up with even that, so yeah, hopefully I get new-ish, or well, if I got new internet, it would be new internet. You can't really have new-ish internet. Anyway, hopefully I eventually get new internet that can like actually handle live streaming, because it definitely was fun to actually be able to like directly interact with the people, like instead of YouTube where it's who knows how long between when I record and when you guys watch it, because unless I mention dates and stuff, YouTube is kind of timeless, like as in like if I didn't say anything about dates like I just did about it being around the 4th of July, you guys would have had no idea when I recorded this. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Now that I think about it, what I just said made sense, it just didn't make any relevant sense, because what I'm doing now, well, just so you guys know, what I'm doing now is just kinda building the tower up into the dome to make it look like it's kinda supported, and trying to figure out how to change this part without changing it too much, because I don't really want to change Don's wall design like too much without him. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out the best way to go about doing this. I actually work best if I build up this part going from the inside out instead of like going up into a corner. Like that. Yeah, that joins. I don't really like that though. And now I think it might be too far out to make it connect reasonably, but let's just try and see what we can do. Really no reason not to. Can we put that stair block right back where we put it, or right back where it was? Progress. We're gonna have to move where our scaffolding is. I don't really know what I don't really know where I'm going with all of this, but anyway, but Hondo also had a fun time streaming, and he said that he would, like, if people showed up, showed up, he would be happy to stream. So what we might try doing out in the future is, like, I would make a really short, like, and also those falling sounds. I can't get over how ridiculous they are, and I cannot underpearl up there at all. But anyway, what I would do would be make like a short, like 15 to 30 second video to just announce that or Honda would be streaming on Twitch, and then we would just kind of mess around and have fun on the server. I'm not sure if it would work very well to have him stream while recording a video per se, but like just doing stuff on, like just on the server messing around while streaming would probably work out best. Like we would still do stuff, but yeah, so we might try that in the future. Oh my god, I can't do this at all. It's never been this difficult for me to land on a pillar. Yes, I did it. Anyway, so we'll probably try that out sometime in the future. At least, or yeah, because I really see no reason not to, because we had fun when there was only one person watching. If we got like 10-ish people on at a time, I wouldn't assume it would be any less fun, or it would probably, if anything, it would be more fun, I would assume. I don't really see how it could be less fun unless it got really chaotic, but I don't really think that would be a problem with like a fairly small stream. I'm just looking at this trying to think of what to do. Let's put that there. I'm not really liking how this is turning out. Let us just try to make some sort of arch. I don't even really like that. If we do that, we should just start it up higher up instead of having it there. Let's get our shovel on our bar. Like maybe start it there, go up to there, and just kinda do something like that. I like that shape. Not completely. Let us just try something like this. That's one block above that stair. I needed that there. But for the most part, I would say I like how this part looks. I just need to get up to that part in a way that I like also. I could try something. I don't think that would look good if we did that. We would want to put that there. And I don't really like those arches, so maybe something as easy as that, and yeah, that might work. And, oh, nope, the center is here. I'm just breaking random stuff for the sake of breaking it, I guess. Let's go down and then stair here. I'm trying to line up everything fairly good now so it like works so we don't have to change it later. Okay, that part looks good. Is this, no, that is not a full block. If we do something like that, I think that should work fairly good also. Might look better if we do that instead of just have stairs along the entire thing. But yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, everyone else couldn't get back on, so... And it's been a while since I've had a Minecraft video up, so I kinda decided it would be best to just finish it myself. So that is why... What is that sound? That might be the resource pack, like, equivalent of, like, its dark sound. And no, I don't want to break that block. And that looks a little bit odd like that also. Decisions. And I don't like how that would blend in with the rest of it. Honestly, we could just kind of see if it looks good if we leave it like that. I think it would probably look a little bit odd though, so yeah, let's not. Yeah, we could try and see if what we did earlier looked good. Just something like that. Actually, let's do that over here quickly. And then I think I might go over to Hondo's place momentarily because he laid down all the different carpet types. Because we did see that carpet looked a little bit odd. So I'm going to just show you guys that, and then it looks like it would be about the end of the episode by the time we do all of that stuff. And I think what we'll do next episode would be to finish up all of the small details for this building. And what I think might actually look good. I don't really like that part though. I think the rest, like the actual tower part itself, goes up fairly good into it. So what I might do, let's actually just do that quickly now because I want this to look good for the end of this episode at least. What I was going to do would have been leave that part like that, and then just build that out like that, and then maybe, ooh, yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe that like that. Just so, like, this area right here isn't too cluttered per se. I don't know about that though. That looks kind of odd also. Actually, I wonder. Oh, that just runs into that problem. And that's basically the same exact thing as what we just did. So really no progress gained with that at all. Actually, what we have right here might look good also. There's like a fly flying right in front of my eyes, and it's like, what's going on? Why can't I see properly? I know, it was just a bug. Okay, well, I think all I did was something along the lines of potentially that. Okay, that does look correct. Not sure if it will really look any better, but we shall see. And let us run around and collect all of our stuff. That dirt, nope, that dirt is not actually there. Okay, I would say that that is looking fairly good at least. But the other idea I had to connect these like wall bits to the actual dome, I guess, would be to just put stairs at the top of those parts, but yeah, I think that should work fairly well, and then for that part maybe just do that. I don't know about that part, scratch that. Yeah, I'm not sure what we could do for that, but we'll work on connecting all of the individual parts next episode. Like, we'll do all the finer details next episode. I think this episode was mainly just getting the grunt work done for this project. Oh, and another thing that happened was this water stream down the middle. I think it looks really good for the most part. We might want to like change the stairs a little bit so it makes more sense, because it's not completely consistent per se. But for the most part it's good. And like I like the idea of having the water go all the way down the middle. And then we also have a fountain up here. I'm not completely sure who made it. It looks good. I think it actually could be a little bit taller, and it could be like multiple tiered, like have this part all the way up here, then have it get wider so it lines up perfectly with the fountain, or the like edge part. And yeah, I think that this building is actually getting really close to being done. Which is kind of surprising, because it's another, like, it's a large building, and it used a lot of stuff. Anyway, I am going to quickly go over to Hondo's place to show you the carpets, and, yeah, we'll be over there soon. Okay, I'm just leaving Hondo's nether portal, and it looks like Don has done a lot more work on his tower house, I guess, since like the beginning of this episode, because it's been over the course of like 3 days. But anyway, this is actually white carpet, and maybe that's light gray carpet and this is white carpet, but you can see they are not normal carpets. And yeah, like it looks like the carpets look really good individually, but once you try and mix the carpets, they look terrible. But the main thing that kinda turned me off of keeping these carpets was the yellow carpet. And I will go into this more in my next castle progress episode. But basically, the nice big yellow or red and yellow carpet in my castle turned into a large strip, or several large strips of tablecloth with burlap. I'm assuming this is burlap, but actually when I went into the texture or resource pack files to delete all the stuff, it said it was hay. To me it looks more like burlap, but that's just me. I can kind of see how it would look like hay, but whatever. It was tablecloth with this in between all of it. So, to finish off this episode, I will show you the edited version of the texture pack that basically got rid of the connected textures mod, or I just saw CTM when I was in the resource pack. I'm not sure if that's what it means. I just did that because, yeah. But basically all I did was turn off the connected, or not turn off, I deleted the connected texture versions of the carpet, because actually when you're using the original version of the texture pack and you just turn off connected textures, it will return all of the wool to just, or all of the carpet to just the like normal wool for the texture pack. So I figured it would be fairly easy to like get rid of the connected texture versions, and I did. So yeah. Oh yeah, I want to keep this version. I was about to switch back to the unedited version. I have no idea why. Anyway, so I more or less like avoided that issue with the texture pack by editing it. But aside from that, I like most of the textures already here, so I don't really see any reason to change more of them. And another thing is that sticky pistons have the red carpet texture, well that I got rid of, but it looks like a tablecloth. So that works really well for Hondo, because that's why he wanted the sticky pistons there. Anyway, I've been rambling for quite a while now about the texture packs, but just wanted to let you guys see all the stuff, or see more of the texture pack. Oh, what the? Whoa. Well, so I more or less wanted to just show you guys that, so if there's a like individual texture that we run into that's just doesn't work for us at all, it's not necessarily set in stone, we can always like do minor edits. Like I wouldn't be able to like completely remake a block myself. I would probably just find a version I like and then replace it. But like it's not really set in stone, because I fixed the carpet. If we run into something else, I can more than likely fix that also. But again, I've been rambling about the texture pack for probably the last few minutes, so I'm gonna call the episode here. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.